National security and military analyst Rebecca Grant, along with retired Air Force Brigadier General John Teichert. Thank you both for coming on. Rebecca, to you first. I'm wondering, is President Trump canceling these strikes against Iran, in your opinion, or is he biding his time looking for better options?
Biding his time. Make no mistake, Trump's policy is still maximum pressure. Hanging out there is a threat of a tariff on China, who buys 80% of Iran's oil, and all the strike options are still in place. That would probably be hits on missile production, space launch, drone factories, if needed, and if that's going to put pressure on that regime. That murderous regime has just killed thousands of its own people. Oh, all options are still on the table.
Meantime, you had General Jack Keane, General, saying this today. Watch.
Clearly, the president has made a statement. His credibility is on the line. And listen, when he gives his word, he executes. The objective of this attack has never been they're going to collapse this regime and we're going to get a regime change. At best, what would come of this is we put the Iran regime on a pathway to its collapse.
What would that pathway, General, to collapse actually be in your mind?
Trace, it's always the case that the protesters are the supported function here, and anything the United States military would do would be to support them. And so the key is to divert some of the security apparatus away from internal security by making them focus on external threats, and then allow the protesters to use that energy to bubble change from the bottom up. But again, we are the supporting function here, and it is the protesters that we should be supporting.
Meantime, you have President Trump and why he's aligning with Delcy Rodriguez and not Maria Corina Machado. Watch.
If you ever remember a place called Iraq where everybody was fired, every single person, the police, the generals, everybody was fired, and they ended up being ISIS. Instead of just getting down to business, they ended up being ISIS. So I remember that.
I mean, a lot of people criticize this whole move, bringing in Delcy Rodriguez, Rebecca, to kind of run things for a while, maybe temporarily, I don't know, maybe for a longer term period. But it seems to be working right now. What do you think?
What I see is Trump playing the long game. He knows that Venezuela needs a stable business environment so oil production can go up and needs to crack the cartels. That means right now working with Rodriguez. And don't forget, Machado says she is grateful because Trump is giving Venezuela the chance at a better future.
Yeah, and you had Machado who said this about Trump trusting the Venezuelan people here. Watch.
I wanted to share with President Trump my profound trust in the Venezuelan people. And I told him that, please trust the Venezuelan people. We are people that love the United States of America, that want to live with democracy and dignity and justice and freedom.
I mean, I was kind of watching this, and it seems to me, General, that she's also kind of saying, listen, we would love free and fair elections in Venezuela in the near future. What's your takeaway?
Trace, and I think that near future phrase is key because the president referred to de-Baathification in Iraq after 2003. And he does not want to leave a power vacuum in Venezuela that would allow all of the malign forces to engage in our hemisphere. And so he's very methodically going through that three-phase process of stabilizing first and then recovering and then planning for a transition when the time is right.
Yeah. Thank you very much, John Teichert, Rebecca Grant. Great to have you on the show, as always. Meantime, the